Hello everybody, here we are again with the 1959 El Camino. Just finished the block sanding again for the third time. Block sanded this out with 320 grit this time, being that it was already block sanded a couple times at 180 grit. So the 320 is going to leave quite a little less of a scratch, deep scratch. And what I did was I primered it enough, put enough primer on it, I should say, that I finished it with 320, and then I can come back with a 600 grit wet, and I'll still leave enough primer on it so I can get it primered with the 600 grit. Then after that is complete, it will be ready to spray. Actually turned out pretty nice. Found just one low spot, which was right here on the front driver's side fender, but I sanded it good enough to where I actually got it nice and flat. So, like I said, the next process for the car is going to be the wet sanding with 600 grit wet, and then final paint. Before I do that though, I've got a couple things that need to be taken care of, like open this hood up. And pull the hood off. Sand all of this under here. You can see that needs definite some attention. I'm going to sand underneath the hood, and we'll get it ready to paint. And what I'll also do is when I paint the underside of the hood, I'll paint this area along here too, the inside of the fenders here. Won't go below this edge. That'll be part of the inside of the engine compartment. But I'll paint up along here. Just don't go underneath there. We'll do that on both. It's complete. Fenders all the way around. Get underneath the hood painted. While I'm doing underneath the hood, and I'm doing the inside of the engine compartment. I want to say engine compartment, but it's actually the fenders. When I do that also, what I'll do is I'll spray the trunk also. It'll be a separate piece. There you go. Hope everybody's liking these videos. This is a pretty nice car. Before I pull all that tape off, I'll get it wet. It's going to make that tape a lot easier to pull if I have it wet. And the reason I left all that tape on there too, right along here, is when you're sanding along there, you don't want to hit any of that chrome or stainless trim that's on here and put any scratch marks in it. So I left all that tape on, but it's pretty much ready to come off now. Just makes it a little nicer, and you don't have to worry about scratching the chrome and the stainless. And actually, it should have actually all been removed if you wanted to really get particular about it. Just wanted to show you the inside of the car because it is nice. It's a 350. It is a 4-speed. A little dusty in here, that's my fault, but the dash is absolutely gorgeous in this thing. Headliners very well. Pretty nice car all in all. It's going to be white from here on up, black from there on down. So we'll see how straight I got it. The color ain't gonna lie. Once that color is on, it's on. Nothing you can do is redo the whole thing. But I'll be real careful and I'll keep checking for spots. When I'm wet sanding with the 600, once it's wet, you can kind of see a little bit better too, that if you missed any spots. But hopefully the guide coat helped me out and led me the right way. Wasn't lead me astray, or led myself astray, I should say. I'm gonna try to, before I do that, also work on this fender a little bit. Get this evened up with the door right here. See right there that it's not quite even with that, even with this. Pull that door out so it's nice and flush. Body line looks really good there, just a little bit off right there. What I'll do is I'll loosen the fender bolts. See right here, this is a little high. A little high right here, you can feel that right there. So I can bring this down. If I bring this down, it's gonna push this out. Bring this down, and that's going to push this part out. Hopefully it'll even it up with that door there. If I had a better camera system, I might invest in it one of these days. You'll be able to see it a little bit better, but for now, this is gonna have to do. Just me and my iPhone. Anyway, I hope everybody's liking these videos. I'll try to do some more after this, more tutorial type of things on the smaller projects. I got a couple hoods that I'm gonna use for decoration in my shop. Not in this shop here, but my other shop across the way I got. But I hope you like. This is a Toby with 216 auto restoration here in beautiful Montana. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Take care.